All right, everyone. It is Thursday. I'm Andrew Dow. Time for our Happening in the Hamptons podcast, our weekly breakdown of the Hamptons market, new listings, and events on the East End. We are sponsored today by New York Title Abstract, the Hamptons' leading title insurance firm. Visit NewYorkTitle.com. Mr. Steve Glick, Dave Rotiner, and today Miss Sarah Minardi, return guest, are in our studio.
All right. Yeah.
Sarah, good to have you back. How are you?
Oh, thank you. Excited to be here.
What is going on? You're like Miss East Hampton. You grew up there.
Yes.
You worked there. You lived there.
Yep.
You're very in the know with East Hampton. So, and you got some great listings there. So we'll get to those too. But what's going on? How's the market?
You know, it's definitely picking up. You know, I think people are getting excited for August. The July crowd has been really going hard with being out at the beach and shopping around town and going to all the different events and happenings and the new restaurants that are available and open now. So it's been a great summer. It's flying by.
Every time I go through East Hampton Village, it's like
it's packed.
It's jammed.
But it's so beautiful. It's like Walt Disney World.
That's the appeal,
it's just
though.
incredible.
Yeah, I mean, that's what people want. Is there's always people walking the streets and going into the shops and the restaurants. I mean, it's always busy. Which I guess is just, that's the time of year, July and August. We're in it, midsummer.
That's right. That's right.
So let's talk about a couple listings that you have here.
Yes.
If we're talking East Hampton Village, you have one that's, I mean, really an amazing opportunity and something really unique. Hang on, make sure I get the name right here. The historic Mill House.
Yes, it's the Mill House Inn and Guest House. And so this is located at 31 and 33 North Main Street in East Hampton Village. It's right across from the Hook Mill, the big windmill that you see, the iconic structure there. And it's one of only 5 historic inns in the village of East Hampton. We have seen some of these inns transfer over the past year or two. The Hunting Inn now has new ownership. The Maidstone, which we used to call the Maidstone Arms, the Maidstone Hotel has new ownership and is really thriving. And also the Hedges Inn has gone through new ownership with the people that own the Colony down at Palm Beach. They've got restaurant just a fantastic offering where you've got the Mill House just a little bit out of the hustle and bustle, but right there in the village. The offering is $9.5 million for the two structures. That includes the inn, which is 31 North Main Street, that has 8 rooms in it, and then rooms and suites, and then the back house, which is 33 North Main Street, which has an additional 2 for-rent room suites, including innkeepers, quarters, staff residence, and friends and family suite. So it's got a lot going for it on a little over an acre of property, all bundled together. And it's very special. I mean, where we have lots of restaurants in town, this does not have its own food and bev restaurant per se. It does have breakfast, which is Zagat rated. And
the breakfast is legendary.
Legendary. And it's so they have that for all their guests there. And it's just such a special place, just looking for, the next version of itself. Really.
This is a very cool. It's a lot of opportunities for the price and the location. I mean, it's a really kind of a special thing that I'm sure. I mean, this is not something that comes to market very often.
No, it doesn't. And what's interesting about it is the land value is so much that it's almost that you're getting the 2 parcels for land value, and then you get the bonus of the business, which is grandfathered in. So it's pre-existing non-conforming in a historic commercial in a historic residential district, which if you lost that use, you'd never get it again. Very, very unique. I'm
looking at the listing, and it feels reasonable if this was just like a residential house.
Yes.
Like this feels like it would be a reasonable price for what you're getting here.
Right.
But you're looking at this, and this is like a thriving, basically hotel business.
Exactly. So you've got a little over 6,000 square feet with the inn at 31 North Main, which you just see. It's right up on the sidewalk, but it's you don't realize how big the property is.
Yeah,
and
it goes
how big
back
it is
far.
just by seeing it on the street. It just expands backwards quite far, and the suites are the biggest ones around in the village for any of the inns. They pride themselves on having the nicest rooms around and the largest rooms around, and it has so much to gain from new ownership coming in.
That's cool. So that's right there in the village. And then you and I were at this house a little earlier this summer, doing a video there, and it's like, I mean, the construction quality on this is outrageous. But 137 Cross Highway to Devon.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about this.
Sure. 137 Cross Highway to Devon in Amagansett. That is brand new, custom build by Bluefin and our builder Tom Schaub, who Ed Brule and I have worked with for many years, a decade now. This is the 11th home that he has built, and it's done so tastefully in a beautiful location between the bay beaches of Albert's Landing and Fresh Pond in Devon on the north side of Amagansett, which has always done well in terms of land value and sales. And it's ready to go. It's staged. It's perfection in every which way of the word.
I like this place because you have it's very private.
Yes.
Quiet area, beautiful backyard. You have this pool house, outdoor entertaining space.
Right, they've got the
whole
pool pavilion.
thing.
The pool pavilion is really a new feature that builders have been utilizing, where you get this open space, but also protection from the sun, along with the water closet and the outdoor shower and the wet bar and the outdoor fireplace and all that.
All the little amenities.
Yeah.
Not at all, yeah.
Yeah.
Great
no.
lower level, too. That lower level.
The lower level is
Oh, yeah,
incredible,
yeah.
where the entertaining room
Yep.
and the gym and the theater and the extra bedroom. So it's a total of 7 bedrooms, 7 full baths, and also 3 half baths. So it's
everything you need.
It's everything.
That's
it's,
it.
It's gorgeous, and it really blends in with the environment there in Amagansett North so well.
Is the furniture included in the price, or is that
It's
something
not.
you
The
can-
furniture's not included in the
you
price.
walk in there, that's turnkey,
It
and
is.
I think it's beautifully staged.
Vesta,
so I guess they could work on that.
Homes
Yeah.
did the staging, and just really worked with the style and the look of the build to stage it just
I mean, you talk about
immaculately.
Yeah, you like paint the picture for somebody, and you walk in, you're like, oh, okay. Like if it was me, I'd be like, I'll just take it as is. You know, like put a bow on it.
The big thing about new construction or any home in general is just having the ability for someone who's interested to walk in and sit down and imagine themselves in the spaces.
Yeah.
And that's why, especially with new construction, it's so important that the main rooms, at least the main rooms, be staged. So people can sit down and not just rush through. Not everyone has the imagination to put couches here and tables there and beds
Or
there.
desire to just deal with it. Like,
Right.
Even just my own life.
Everything takes time.
It's just easier if somebody else has the living room set up for me.
I just look at there's companies that do that. I look at it from a marketing perspective. I mean, I do the videos and the drones and everything, and like when I walk into a new construction, the ones that are staged and ready to go, I think that's, if you're the owner or the builder or the agent, whatever it is, if you can get them to put that whole picture together, it just makes it more marketable, more desirable to the buyer. I think you get more return for the price.
And the thing also about Bluefin and Tom is that when Ed and I walk in, it's completely done. He doesn't call on us until he's
Ready.
finished. The property's landscaped.
Yeah.
The everything is just buttoned up. The punch list, you name it. So it's a pleasure to work with him. And any home that he has built that's been sold, which of all of them except this one, this is our last one standing at the moment, the owners have always continued to utilize his services, and he's happy to do that. And so it's really a full package.
That's just good business. It means, and that's a testament to the quality of the construction.
Exactly,
too.
and he's proud of his work.
Yeah.
So it's wonderful.
We'll get to the big picture on the market overall, but I just want to touch on this one last listing that you have, 14 Hillside in East Hampton. This is another different area, but great opportunity for a really good price.
So 14 Hillside Lane is located at the end of a private street right across from 3 Mile Harbor itself. So it's just as you're getting into the Springs area of East Hampton. Really close shot into the village, to the bay beaches. You have water views of the harbor 24/7, 365 days a year. It faces west. You get the sunsets. You have the pool on that side as well.
Is it elevated?
It's the last. Yes, it's at a really nice elevation. It's the last property at the end of this street. When you're there, all you hear are the birds. It's really fantastic.
Perfect.
And also you have some town-owned reserve on the side. So everything is very well protected. It's set up as a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. There's also an office. The main level is on the upper level with the living and the dining and the primary bedroom. And so you get the view. You get the views from the top level. You get them from the first floor as well. And there's more that can be done if you wanted to finish the basement. If you wanted to add a 4th bedroom, the septic is big enough for that. This house was custom built by the current owner in 2017, and they picked everything out. They picked everything out specific to them. It's bright, it's light, it's beautiful, and shows fantastically. And for the price of $2,295, you're not going to find water views like that at any other price for the construction and the quality.
Gorgeous.
Perfect.
This balcony here, this is like the biggest balcony I've ever seen.
This is a great house.
It's on the
We
second
shot
floor
this
here?
one. Yeah.
With the views of the bay. I mean, how do you beat that?
Right, and it just,
With the harbor?
2 weeks ago, it was the Clamshell Foundation fireworks, and you could see them right from the
Yeah.
top
Awesome.
of the... So
Yeah.
right around every Bastille Day, you get a whole fireworks show right over the harbor. It's built in.
All right, Steve, let's talk big picture. What's the market doing?
All right, so this past week, 18 listings went into contract from West Hampton to Montauk. Last year, there were 28, so it's a decrease of 36%. 2 years ago, it was 17 listings, so a small increase of just 6%. The breakdown of the 18 transactions this week, 3 between 5 and 10 million, 5 between 3 and 5 million, 2 between 2 and 3 million, 4 between 1 and 2 million, and 4 under a million. Dollar volume was 52 million this week. Last year was 82 million. That's a decrease of 37%. And 2 years ago, the dollar volume was 54 million. So a decrease there of just 4%. So it's kind of slow week. 18 listings going into contract. That's been, we've been seeing over 20. So this is a slower week as we come into the second week of July. However, there were 30 new listings that came onto the market. So with 18 going into contract, that increases the inventory by just 12 listings. So the breakdown of the 30 new listings, there was 1 over 20 million, 2 between 10 and 15 million, 4 between 5 and 10 million, 4 between 3 and 5 million, 6 between 2 and 3 million, 8 between 1 and 2 million, and 5 under a million. So good amount of listings in all price categories, especially under a million with 5 new opportunities coming onto the market. Inventory is at 1,959 total listings, 1,550 active, and 409 in contract. So another week of 30 plus listings coming onto the market. So we're seeing that every week.
Cool.
What's your sense on the market?
It's definitely picking up. I have seen that a lot of people that are here for July, whether they're visiting, they're renting, they're coming out specifically to see homes if they're serious and they see value.
Okay.
So I see a good pickup.
Do you see that there's a lot of I guess for lack of a better term, good value on the market? In other words, that people are pricing their houses competitively, or is there still some lofty expectations, or it just depends on seller to seller?
I think it just depends on seller to seller. I know that anytime I'm giving data to a seller about where they should be pricing their home, I'm looking at the comps, and it's important because it's important that they understand that, because the buyers are going to be looking at them as well.
Right.
So it's my expectation is that sellers try to be as competitive as possible, because you can never price a home too low. The market will always find the right price.
Ooh, I like that. That's a nice little. Okay, I want to transition on that point. Dave, what do you got going on this weekend?
It's going to be a really, really nice weekend. There's a lot of nice things to do. Just going through it. We'll start out in West Hampton Beach. Steve is very excited. He's just like foaming at the mouth about this.
Oh, yeah.
You want to talk about this?
Yeah, we have the West Hampton Beach project going on. This is a free event Friday and Saturday night, July 25th and 26th, starting at 8:30 p.m. The Great Lawn, West Hampton Beach. On Friday night, they have a huge stage set up with chairs. There's a performance. There's a vocalist. So there's it's a singing act and a performance that goes on stage on Friday night. And then Saturday night, they have the Parsons Dance School, the ballet Parsons Dance, and they're going to be performing a beautiful evening show on Saturday night. So this is a free event. Anyone can come. You bring a lawn chair. If you pay, you can get VIP and actually get a seat there. But you can just come, bring a beach chair, set up, and enjoy the show.
Sounds like our concerts in the park on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's sick. This
Sounds
stage
nice.
is huge. I drove past it last night. I was in town, and it's all set up with all the lights, big stage, and they put it on for free. So you can't go wrong.
I was coming through West Hampton yesterday.
Can't go wrong with that one.
Can't, man. This is a good one.
I came through West Hampton on my way back from Remsenburg yesterday, and like that windmill's done.
Yeah, so it's
It looks
right there.
amazing,
Yeah, so
you know?
you drive by the circle over there, you'll
Yeah.
see the huge new windmill. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And then behind that is this huge stage that they set up. So
perfect.
It's a fun night. West Hampton Beach would be popping Friday and Saturday night.
There you go.
Yeah, you just made me think of this windmill and watermill. I drive by this.
That's
windmill.
coming together. They were putting the whole.
It
windmill
seems like
thing
it's been taking quite some time. It's like, what is the guy doing? Like one shingle at a time?
They're always fixing it, right? They're always
It's like unbelievable. It's like I think he's getting paid by the hour, that guy that's doing that. It's like,
historical things take time.
I guess so.
That's funny.
But windmills, man.
Windmills.
Windmills are important. You know?
You got any more
Even
windmill
today.
stuff?
Even today, windmills are important. Do I have windmill stuff? No.
No windmill stuff. All right. What
No.
else you got?
I just said, I didn't even know windmills were like functional. I thought they were there just for like a beauty, when I was a kid. And I learned very much later in life that they actually serve.
You know that they have windmills
like a
offshore to generate
purpose.
power right now.
No,
right?
I mean the old-fashioned windmills. I thought that was just the style back then of houses, like they just had windmills. So
wow.
yeah, I was a C student, I guess. So let's see. We have Fridays at 5. So Fridays at 5:00 at the Bridgehampton Library on Main Street. The author Eleanor Lipman will be there, and I speak about this every week because Saunders and Associates sponsors it every week. It's in a beautiful garden setting. The author will be standing right in front of the building, looking out towards the lawn with all of the chairs and tables and all that stuff, and she will speak about her book. And it's a really nice thing to do.
There you go.
Fantastic.
It's easy. And it's free.
It's not free.
It's free. It's sort of free.
It's not free. It's sort of free.
And you can't.
Small donation.
It's sort of free that you pay for it.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't. You can't.
Free entertainment after you pay for a
Free
ticket.
Yeah.
adjacent.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
You can't
All
go
right.
wrong with this one.
Okay.
Yeah. So then you have, let's see, Sunset Music at Wolfer Vineyards Friday night. Traditional. Oh man, this is so nice on the lawn. Sarah, you know all about this. Wolfer Friday nights at the wine stand. You bring a beach chair.
This one's free, right?
Well, you got it. You're expected to buy some wine.
Right.
All right. Expected.
It's
Yeah.
time to buy.
You want to be that guy who used to go up and say, "Let me just get you got to buy a bottle of water."
Bottle of wine.
Yeah, or a bottle of water. You can't just be like, "Oh, let me get a glass of water," and then
Got
just sit there.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you could,
But it's free to enter.
but they would know.
They would know.
Yeah, it is free to enter though, and it's oddly very family friendly, even though there's like a lot of alcohol.
Yeah.
I mean, really, the whole point is to go for the wine. Now that I'm thinking about it.
What time does it
But
start?
there's a lot of. It's very family friendly. It starts at 5, goes until like 8:00, and it's a fun. This is a good time. You should do this one. And then if you really want to get fancy in the Hamptons, Polo in the Hamptons is happening. That's happening at 900 Lumber Lane in Bridgehampton. This one's free too. No, I'm
it's
just kidding.
not.
It's not. It's not free.
I was like, there's no
That
way.
one's not free. That one's not free.
Polo's cool though.
But it is cool.
It's a very cool thing.
It's
to go
super
see if
cool.
you've never been.
You push a button, boom, you get a ticket. It's just like, it feels like it's free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
the credit card
so
statement
that's this weekend. There's hors d'oeuvres, there's tents, there's
free food.
horses, there's, fancy guys playing polo. It's really like what the Hamptons identity is all in one event.
Yep.
I would say. Polo.
Depends who you ask.
Yeah. They made a T-shirt
Yes.
out of it.
Yeah.
Or a polo shirt out of
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So there you go. So do you want more?
Dave.
Do I want more?
I
Yeah,
have
of
more.
course.
I mean, I didn't think I would talk so much.
No,
about
I
each
stopped
thing.
recording about 5 minutes ago. You're
Yeah.
good.
Okay, good. All right, so let's see. So this is an important event in Sag Harbor. You have the Jordan's Run Veterans Memorial 5K Run Walk. This is in memory of U.S. Marine that was killed in Iraq, and is his dad, and they lived in Sag Harbor, and so they do this wonderful event every year, and it's a really nice thing to do. So that's July 27th at 8 a.m. and you could do the run or the walk, and then you go get some ice cream after
Great.
that.
There you go.
That's great.
Love
And
Sag
then-
Harbor.
And the weather's looking good this
The
weekend.
weather's looking really good. This is the one. This is the weekend, because we're going into August, but you can see the end of summer.
Don't please.
So
I'm
people-
not ready. I'm not ready.
This is a very
People are gonna really savor this weekend. I can sense it. So if you want to see what else is going on this weekend, go on Hamptons.com, and that's it.
Thank you.
Nice.
There you go.
Perfect. Sarah, I know you're busy, but anything else before we let you go?
Oh gosh, I would just say everybody enjoy and get to the beach as much as you can. I
Yeah.
have to remind myself that daily. I really try to get in a beach walk or whatever I can do, and it's just getting out there and just enjoying where we live, because we live in such a special place.
It's good advice.
Oh, wait, a restaurant. East
what's your
Hampton's got a lot of restaurants.
Oh, you want me to talk about a couple restaurants?
Yeah.
What's your
Favorite
favorite?
your favorite one?
Okay, so recently, my husband and I went to Lucky's Steakhouse, which is the new one where Cove Hollow Tavern was. It was
Across the street from
Cafe
the-
Max forever, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Cove Hollow Tavern.
Was it awesome?
So delicious. I highly recommend it, Lucky's, and just don't fill up on the bread. we went
Classic
there, we
rookie
went there
mistake.
hungry and we filled up on bread, and we weren't able to finish our steak, but it was delicious. Crazy Pizza's a lot of fun.
I gotta get to this crazy
Interestingly enough,
pizza.
you
Keep hearing
cannot.
good things about
It's
it.
adult only. Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Really?
You have to be 21 and older.
Adult only. Sounds
Trying to
crazy.
make it. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. I was calling it schizophrenic pizza.
What?
But that's
What happens?
Only
there?
That's a lot
pizza
of fun.
I
place,
have no
right?
idea.
They I don't know, nightclubby.
happens?
ish.
It's got like a
Like
nightclub.
adult
Yeah,
in
no,
it.
swing,
they're
you
just
know?
trying
So
to.
do people dance? Did people get up and dance from their
I don't know.
table?
The ceilings
or-
are a little bit low in that.
Have you?
venue.
But you've been there.
Yes, a few times.
So when you go and sit down, you eat your pizza, and it's just like
Right.
a lot of loud music, and people are
Very loud music.
Yeah.
Out inside, outside. It's a lot of fun.
How's the
And
pizza?
Sounds fun.
Pizza's good. The desserts are
So
where
do you
it's
go
at,
for the
though.
food or the atmosphere?
You have to, a little bit of both.
right.
Save room for the desserts, because they are just there where
Okay.
where you want to put your calories. That's
Okay.
my opinion. And then
Crazy
what
pizza.
another one?
I'm
Well,
in the mood for
Swifties
some
is
pizza.
really.
I like how you're
a
traveling
whole-
like down the
Yep.
block.
Swifties at the Hedges is a whole experience. I mean, you feel like you're part of a select club over there. So if you can get over to Swifties and check that scene out, that's really something special.
Cool.
Yeah,
Right on.
yeah.
Yeah, sounds
Okay.
great. That's what's happening in the Hamptons, I guess.
That's oh my gosh, you're stealing my thunder, man. Sarah, thanks for joining us. We'll have you back on soon. Have a
you
great
for having
weekend.
me.
I'm Andrew Dowd, and that is what's happening in the Hamptons. Have a great weekend, everyone.